Hey guys, welcome to LiveNColor.
Good life, fam.
Yo, fam, man, this is finesse games that men and women play, man. Let's get it.
A lot of times, like, y'all mistake just a man being a gentleman for him actually having interest.
Being a gentleman is having manners, opening the door,
Right.
pulling your seats.
Right.
Finessing is telling a bitch that you're single when you're really not.
That
or
is true.
saying that you want a relationship when you know you really don't. You're just trying to fuck her.
Thank
or
you.
saying that
But I have an issue with that one. Like men who pose like they want a relationship with you, but they'll tell you what you want to hear, but they don't really want a relationship. I never understand that. Explain that. Elaborate on that for the ladies out there that's confused.
It's a finesse. I ain't gonna cap.
Well, I don't get that. That really bothers me. Like, and the crazy thing is they'll treat you like they'll buy things for you.
Oh, yeah.
They'll treat it like a relationship, and they'll tell you what you want to hear. But in reality, they don't actually want nothing serious with you.
Yeah. This is what I would. This is what I would say. Like nowadays in 2022, men is finessing, women.
They both are, and I'm just like, okay, but y'all want a relationship though. But y'all finessing, y'all straight finessing.
It's just a
you're not
finesse
looking for no
game.
relationship. You're looking to be single for the rest of your life. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, when the guys talk their shit, they be like, yo, I'm trying to be single for the rest of my life. So when women get too much finesse, that's when they start finessing. So it's like, it's a dirty game.
For both sides.
Yeah, it's a dirty game.
that you're this stand-up guy when in reality you just in your prime having a good time. So it's not the same thing.
So you mean similar to women saying that they single when their ex is still smashing? You talking about similar to women saying they single when they taking niggas on dates that they ain't really interested in? You talking about single like that?
I'm not sure what
that
you
kind of
think.
single?
I can't account for what you may have dealt with.
But that tells you that the dating game, it's really a game.
Oh yeah,
like now, like right now, it's like people saying that, oh, they want a relationship, but when you break down what they're looking for, it's really not a relationship.
Yeah, like I said,
it's a transaction. These are transactions that they're looking for.
Every bossy ass nigga in this fucking city is a fucking cheater.
Damn.
I wouldn't say, I ain't gonna let you throw my niggas out like that, man. Hey, bro, hey, man,
Why
nah,
you just
bro.
generalize them like that?
I know these niggas, man. They are wholesome, God-fearing men. I see these niggas on Sunday, every Sunday, with they bobbing in their right hand. I don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear that, man. That's Google facts. That's Google facts.
And at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the wife ain't going nowhere because she is already paid the sacrifice to be fucking comfortable. Cause why I'm gonna go deal with Roger's broke ass playing video games on my couch when Steve he's a dog ass cheating ass nigga, but I'd rather cry in a motherfucking Rafe than cry in Roger's so raggedy ass.
And that's why all women get finessed out here. It's always, what can you do for me? Women are always asking, what can you do for me? How often are men asking, what can you do for me?
Because guess what? As a man,
You don't need to.
but guess what? Then you do need to.
No.
Because you guys are losing sense of the dynamics of what a man should be. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think it's a woman. No, it's a woman. Definitely a woman.
No,
Let
we're
her
not switching
explain.
gender roles.
Y'all caught
generals,
up.
babe.
Y'all are caught up in this generation with Beyonce
No, I
being
think
independent
you guys
women.
are losing sight
All
of
these, no.
the
Y'all,
characteristics.
y'all caught up in the culture.
Provider, a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like a protector. Those are the things that are instilled in you from birth as a
but
man.
that's the basics.
And you're losing
it needs to be,
sight of
but
that
it needs to be
because
more
you're
than
trying
that.
to do the battle of the what can you bring to the table type shit. No.
This is what men are not understanding. A woman wants a guy to lead the relationship.
Facts.
A woman wants a guy to be masculine. But at the same time, men are not listening to what the issues are. If a woman is telling a guy, hey, you're not because of how things are, of how modern society has constructed relationships, I am put in a position where I have to give this energy off. Like, you know, there are things that are making me this way. It's like the men are not listening. And the sad thing, those men that are saying this, they're the ones that are partaking and they're actually adding to why women are behaving a certain type of way, but they're not seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like, I say for everybody, like, everybody should have a balance. everything should have a balance. So it's like what happened is the females, they having too many dog ass niggas coming around making them like this, because these niggas, they making false promises, making them believe that they're gonna be in a relationship, but they smashing around. Girls are wisening up because they need a plan B. And plan B is go get the money. So when y'all niggas act up, they have something to fall back, because they don't like to be left in the streets and you just trying. So everybody's basic. It gets to a point where it's going crazy because everybody wants power now. The women wants power, the guy wants power. That's what is a battle right now. Everybody's trying to finesse each other instead of people knowing what's the problem. Everybody's finessing each other.
But the sad thing is, when it comes to this power thing, I feel like we all should be able to have power over our lives as individuals, right?
That's right.
But I don't feel like you should use power to dominate or to force something upon an individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because when people start to talk like that, they start to behave like a narcissist. Like it's like a man should lead. A man should not be worrying. Like a man should to me, like, okay, for me, like in my relationship, my husband has the power. That's just a natural thing, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me, oh, I have the power in this relationship, because this is something that's already respected in our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But nowadays, it feels like men are saying it like they really believe like they don't have control. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're totally right. You're totally right, because everybody use it like, oh, I pay the bills in the house. Give me sex. It's like, what?
Why is it? I don't know why is it forced. Like,
it's a forced thing. It's transactional.
Oh, give me sex. Oh, give me. Why are you begging for sex? If a woman doesn't want to sleep with you, she's not interested in you. I'm gonna be real with you as a woman.
Facts,
if you have to beg a woman for sex, if you have to beg a woman for anything, that means that you're not doing your job. Either you're not doing their job or she's sleeping with somebody. That's what I'll say.
Because females, believe it or not, like all y'all people that y'all call masculine females, they actually will show so much feminine to a certain guy. Like they would be a whole another person for that certain guy.
There's a reason why. I feel like there's a lot of beta men in modern society, because if you really, when I hear the interviews, when I hear the podcasts of men talking and what they say about women, like I came to a conclusion that people have a fear of losing power and respect. If you're intimidated by something, let's just say, if you're intimidated by a boss chick, or you don't like boss chicks or whatever, you have a fear of something. So that means that you have an insecurity within yourself. But a lot of men and women do this, but I'm saying from the interviews we watch, I feel like a lot of men project their insecurities on women because they're not doing the work on themselves. Right. So it's easier to blame this person. You're the problem. Yep. When indeed the actual person is the problem. When you are the problem yourself. Right. You know?
That's a fact. That's why Andrew Tate said he's not fazed by a woman making more money than him.
Would you ever date a girl that's richer than you?
Fuck yes. Why not?
So then would you let her pay bills?
I spent most of my life dating girls who were richer than me. Like for a long time I had no money, and I'd date a bitch and she might have more money than me. That was no problem for me because I was still in control. I was still in charge. Masculine frame is not all about money. The idea that it's all money is not true.
Why does the subject of boss babe comes up then? If Andrew Tate is saying that if everybody's on the same page, and then you have men like Andrew Tate saying, oh, I would date a woman that makes more money than me. I would date a boss babe. But then you have people in the comment section saying, oh, we don't like boss babes because they have masculine energy. But yet this guy's dating boss babes. Don't they have masculine energy?
Like I say, man.
What is this back and forth about?
Nigga with a whole lot of more money and a whole lot more power is a fucking monster. He's a goddamn nightmare.
But ain't that low expectations too for y'all?
It is low expectations. Well, you know, because I mean, at the end of the day, it is. When you've achieved a certain level of success in your career and status, you know what I'm saying? You want to have a little bit of control because you know that a nigga who is just your counterpart ain't no control in that nigga.
See,
me and this guy.
That's the fear.
Everybody should have control.
Successful women and men have that fear of dating each other because of that control. That's why they would date down, and that's why Andrew Tate said that he would date a younger girl because he would be able to manipulate that girl. It's all about control and manipulation with successful people.
Everybody's doing the same bullshit.
Me and this guy are dating, and I mentioned to him that I'm waiting for marriage to have sex. The guy I'm dating says he is cool with that. And then he mentions that we should go Dutch when we go on dates because he is saving his money for his wife. What WTF? I told him that's not cool, that he will not spend money on me because I want to wait until marriage. He says that's not the case at all, but clarifies that just like sex, he should be a good steward with his money and reserve that for his wife.
Gangster.
I think he follows you. Is he wrong?
No, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
And then the first thing women to say is, that's different. How is my well-being a living? Because when I spend money on you, I'm taking from my own mouth. I'm taking from my pockets. I'm taking from my bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm taking from my responsibilities. Hey, baby, look, hey, I'm just trying to be responsible with my cash like you being responsible with that ass.
Stupid. Stupid as shit.
Are not the same. Women like attention, men want sex. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while still loving his girl the same.
You're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Closed on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Why? Why would anyone agree to that?
You can't just go throwing that thing around. I spoke to Dan Balserian. Yeah, I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Balserian last week told me to my face, so fucking what, clown?
Whoa,
Here you are on the show.
heated.
I can turn you off as well. Just turn these clowns off. See you, fellas. Grow up. Bring us back when you're 30 and you've got half a brain. You're not running around being led by your own dicks.
Running off your own dick. See, that's a fleshly thing.
So this man, you have a whole man. It's funny how they are, I would say, they have logical and reasonable men saying the same thing. Like, these guys are really running off their own dicks.
Yeah. Because you gotta have like self-control. That's what I say. Like, those are kind of like beta vibe when you say, it's my biologic to smash all these bitches and stuff like that. And then it's like, bro, you know, it's an issue that they just say guys that are not getting them. If you're watching porn and stuff like that, if you can't stop yourself where you're like, oh, I gotta jack off every day, it's you don't have no self-control. Same thing with the women. Y'all saying that, oh, we gotta smash all this. You know, you can have self-control. Why y'all making it look like, you know what I mean?
They'll sit there in the friend zone for decades and give away free attention and get used and not even understand their value.
It is so socially acceptable.
I love this guy right here. His name is Destiny. This guy, he thinks like this is how I think in my mindset.
Okay.
He thinks everything should be a balance. He understands.
We both feel like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
He understands both sides, and like that's like the main thing that I like to preach. I'm like, yo, if everything was a balance, shit would be cake.
That's the only way. But another thing I want to add to, that's the only way a relationship works. A relationship should never be offset or one-sided. It's like, I noticed that there's always somebody that wants to be on top of somebody's head. Like, nobody understands that in order for a relationship to work, there has to be a balance and the control.
Facts.
You know? But I want to hear what he has to say.
That's what I believe. All right, well, let's go.
But guys are so dumb. They'll sit there in the friend zone for decades and give away free attention and get used and not even understand their value.
It is so socially acceptable to talk about power dynamics in relationships when they benefit the man. Nobody talks about them when they benefit the women. That really bothers me. Like, everybody will talk about the zone. You know that girl wants to date you, and here you are just having sex with you. That's manipulative. You're a piece of shit.
Yep.
And then it's like, oh, okay. Well, you've got this guy that you've got giving you like wake-up calls on Saturday, Sunday morning that you wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. Okay. And this guy like walks your dog. Like, how are you not abusing the out of this dude? If anything, at the very least, zone girls are just getting physically. This guy's soul is getting by you. Okay. You are rotting this man from the inside out. Let him go. Okay. Free this poor.
I like that he gave both examples.
Both perspectives.
Yes, he gave those examples that make like so that both women and men can understand that you're being manipulated in both situations. You have one person that's walking the dog for you, calling you every Saturday morning, and you have the other guy who's just fucking just because. He said, but hey, you fucking this man's soul. Why you getting fucked? You fucking his soul.
Yep.
You know, it's a manipulated situation.
I don't like the fact that if my man on some other female page cackling and liking pictures when I don't never see you on my motherfucking page. I don't play that. I'm just saying. Why? I'm just saying. If ain't nothing to this shit, why I don't see you on my shit? Cause you clearly you following me, nigga. You following me. And it's days, months, years, and
chill
years.
out, lady. She look like she really feels some type of way about this. But okay, I see her point.
Fair point.
How is it that? See, I experienced this too. That's why I'm going to speak on this. I was dating somebody, right? Yet they don't like my pictures. They don't like nothing. But they'll give attention and compliment another woman's stuff. But then I'm like, oh, so you with this person? Or are you with like? And it was so weird because it's almost like it's not even about being jealous. I'm not the jealous type. But if I'm over here liking your pictures and doing this, and you don't give the same energy back, I'm not gonna care. Like I'm just not gonna care. So I hear what she's saying. Yeah.
Years and years. I mean, just think about it, ladies. I would get offended too.
And you liking other girl pictures and they posting the same exact pose?
It's a cold
Why you
game.
like theirs but not mine?
Boy, it's a cold game when that conversation starts.
See, because she shake better than you.
She look better than you. She got more phones. She got more
Ass better than yours. Clothes better than yours. Hair longer than yours. Nails look better.
Bam!
So that's the reason.
Nigga hanging from the stoplight.
That's a fact. But yeah, fellas, man. Look here. Support your woman, man.
Yeah,
at all
support
times,
your woman,
man. And
man.
women support your man.
Men
Bye.
today.
I like how they joke around, but they get the main point.
Get serious.
Yeah, I like that about them.
Men today, lowest testosterone rate for men in their 30s. Lowest.
Wow.
Young boys in Generation Z and millennials walking around here, they don't care about women. The highest virginity rate ever for men under 30. Not the women though. The young girls getting their back blown out. She getting some salami. She's smuggling salami. The boys are not.
Niggas ain't getting shit.
He said the girls are getting some salami. Oh man, yo, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
You know what? It is very, very interesting. And like, look at this chart, man. It's crazy. Look how much it grown.
Let me see from 1989. Oh snap!
Look how it shoot up.
Look at 2018.
Yeah,
it went up 27%.
I'm saying. So that means it's skyrocketing. Because if it went 27 and
so y'all ain't getting no cheeks.
Nobody getting cheeks, bro.
So you getting cheeks up in your 30s then?
You know what I noticed though? It's because the social media era got crazy. The OnlyFans, all these stuff was popping up.
Yeah.
Because people could show toes and shit. Now,
and
plus nobody going outside. Nobody.
Yeah. You know, I'm sorry, I got cut you off.
No, I'm just noticing that.
Yeah.
It's funny how it drastically changes because women are turning to boss chicks and all these other shit, and people are not taking bullshit no more. Now, less people are getting some.
And another thing I want to add, men, I noticed people don't even know how to socialize outside social media. There are people that they link up together and they don't even know how to interact with one another. And I think, like you said, I think social media is the main cause of that. Okay. How is it that you were writing all these stuff back and forth on when you were writing each other on social media, texting back and forth on the phone, but when you actually meet that person, you don't even know what to say to each other?
Yeah, that's facts though.
That's a main issue right there.
That's facts. Social media, like damn, because people don't, like you said, nobody's really talking to somebody. Nobody know how to come to the girl correct. It's like you said, they'll be dead dry when they meet them.
Yeah.
Dang. But I really didn't know that. Yeah, males was not.
But it's interesting though because he said the females are getting their back blown out. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because remember, these men, they're hungry to get some. So, if, like I said, females are easy to say. If females open their legs, of course, guys gonna.
They're not going to say no.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
They're going to be more open to sleeping with a female.
Yeah.
Who's going to say no to that?
Exactly.
That's the main thing with you men, right?
Yeah. And the thing is, like I said, women are not giving certain guys. So basically, women are giving certain guys certain things. So that means y'all got to step y'all game up. Because how
That's
is
interesting. I don't know.
God,
That's an interesting thing.
that's crazy, but that's interesting. Yeah.
The girls are monetized now. They can go sell feet pictures on
You
the
just
internet.
said that.
16, sitting in their bedroom,
Yeah.
snap, sending them to dirty old men. Then they go on the OnlyFans, seeking arrangements, blah, 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 this and that. Yo, as a young boy, how did you get that girl?
Wow.
That's bad. How you gonna get the girl?
He made a great point when he said that.
You can't get a girl, bro.
Oh man.
Damn.
So social media ruined a lot though. They ruined relationships, a lot of like I feel like how we communicate today has put like it kind of put a how do you say that? A stain on our relationships. Like people have this, I think that's why people come up with these robotic things that they say. Remember when on the FRESHANDFIT when the guy was like, "Oh, he's demanding sex."
Yeah.
There's no chemistry. There's no bond between humans.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing. It's like we humans like to connect. We like to talk to each other. We like when we're around each other, we like to socialize.
It used to be.
Right, that's the way it was before. But now it's like we have to, like, now the way we interact is so different because now Instagram, like he said with the OnlyFans thing, you send a picture, you upload a picture, take a picture, send it to a dirty old man, you get money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way they monetize themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So young boys looking at that like, damn, like she rather go do that than rather even give that attention to me. Yeah. So the attention is being taken somewhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So that's why I see that these boys are not getting anything.
People that's really making it in this world, who's getting some,
Yeah.
is the people who's like Kai, Duke Dennis, the people who can really riz without the money. If you could take the money aspect out of it and you could survive off that, those are the people who's getting some.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it is. Like if you could really riz in real life, you're the one that's really getting it.
And there's people that only rely on their money to get girls. But if you remove that money, like you said, they would have to rely on their own qualities, you know, or their game to get that girl. And not much of these beta males have game. Yeah. I'm just being honest of what you're saying. No. Listen, I'm not saying people don't have game. I'm not accusing them.
I'm saying for the people who don't have it.
I'm just saying people that don't have it, they're solely relying on that money because they know without that money, they can't use that tool to manipulate women to date them or to get whatever they need from that woman.
And that's why it makes sense why I'm seeing multiple videos of a girl flies out, she eats up all your money, get crab legs, gets all these stuff from y'all, and then y'all cry, "Oh, I'm not getting none." It makes sense because she think y'all as beta males. She's treating everybody like beta.
A lot of people ask me my opinion on Andrew Tate. I agree with honestly 98% of what he says. Bear in mind, I come from an Eastern European background. He has adopted that. That's just my blood. The issue is he doesn't do enough to say that, look, what I'm saying is aspirational. My mom always told me growing up, certain men get to play by different rules because they earn that right. I'm in a relationship, open on my side. I'm allowed to sleep with other women and this and that, but I don't believe in multiple girlfriends because I believe in loyalty. I don't see how you can have multiple girlfriends and be loyal to one person. There's no loyalty there.
They say something.
To the woman and men that raised this guy, I don't even know what to say.
Dang, this man in an open relationship. The girl is committing to say, yes, we could do this, do that. He say, even though, like I said, he got the cash, because he's a young millionaire.
Right.
He's young.
He has options.
He has options.
But he said no. He said he doesn't. Oh my gosh.
Nobody, you know what? I see, like him, females are going to fuck with him way more. You know why? Because they see that he has control of himself.
Right.
I think like if she were to match another nigga who just dogging out, she's gonna be more attracted. Remember, she's open to open relationships, but she's gonna fuck with him more because she's gonna feel loyalty and all the things that she wants because she already see yo, this nigga, like, he could smash the whole, he could do it, but the nigga not doing it. Though.
That's what I'm saying. He has the option. She gave him the options to do it.
He's not doing it.
He said that that's he doesn't believe that you cannot have several girlfriends and be loyal. He said that you can.
Dang, that nigga.
And this is you can tell this is his character.
That's his character. You can't.
Yeah, that's his character.
So like,
I respect it.
She couldn't even force the nigga to go smash him. He just That's how he is. Period.
And look at the word young.
That's crazy. Young multi-millionaire. That's crazy.
She's a lucky woman.
This is the Brittany Renners. Y'all always say, oh, she a demon. She is this. She this. Look at the energy with him. With Kevin Gates.
I saw this one. I already saw this one.
Yeah,
guys.
which is crazy.
Everyone, my name is
Straight
Brittany
feminine
Renner,
energy.
and I'm here with the one and only Kevin Gates. How you feeling?
Amazing. Hey, thank you. Hey, this I don't care if you get this on camera. I just want to say thank you for being an amazing person, always living in your truth. You inspire others silently. They probably don't want to admit it, but you know, you inspire me. Thank you so much.
And thank you. Let me tell you something. So my first Rolling Loud I did in 2019 is when I first saw you. Yeah. And you were actually, Will and I worked together, and you were the only person.
When you think about masculine energy, a guy who's confident, like, let's talk about that first.
Riz.
It's like you know that unspoken Riz? A guy that doesn't have to say much, but he grabs your attention. That's what he's doing here.
That's power, fam.
He doesn't even need to look at her. He's doing other things, but yet he's demanding that. He's leading that conversation.
Man, that's gangster.
You know what I'm saying? The energy is right.
This is where I want to be. Like, Melly, like, if you take the money out of Kevin Gates and all that stuff, the girl's gonna feel this energy regardless. Like I said, she's melting.
Kevin Gates, you could tell it's Kevin Gates. He lives in that masculine energy. He lives in that masculinity. He lives in it. You can tell.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have it in you. Like y'all gotta be training yourself. Instead of like, oh, I'm gonna rely on my money and that's it. It's more than that, duh. It's more than that. Y'all gotta think a little way more deeper than that, man.
And that I wanted to see the entire festival, and today in 2022, it still rings true. You were the only person I wanted to see.
Did you like what you saw?
I actually loved it. I actually love what
Look at her. She can barely talk.
Hi, everyone.
She's eating it up.
I'm telling you, fam.
She can barely talk. She's like,
shit crazy.
Even a regular. What did I just see? Is that real?
I think after the thing,
she gave him a blowjob.
I think she did.
Sherry, I think that's content. Put it back. What are you doing?
God, come on, let's go to sleep. Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Oh.
Let's just cuddle up.
They playing.
You shouldn't even be on live.
I know, babe, but I just be having to give them. I be having to give them the ass.
Is this real?
Somebody said Drinker.
What you calling Drinker for?
They don't.
They're not together, right?
No, they're not together, but it's just funny. Like people.
Why people always do this
shit? Trying to bring it in there. But you know, but the thing is, look. People like I said, Kevin Gates energy, since he's bringing this alpha energy and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's always done this.
He's gonna get he's gonna get females and stuff like that. That's why I say these guys gotta understand, like, yo, y'all gotta know how to riz and talk to women and really give this energy off, or y'all gonna be in a drought. Cause if they saying that, yo, most of y'all people from 18 to 30 is not getting them. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
You feel me? Y'all need to work on that. That's what it is.
I suck it.
No, babe, I don't want to put you
No.
out there like that.
Oh, why not?
This real? Is this
No.
Try to go down.
I don't know if they playing with us.
I don't know who this is. They gonna speculate.
This fucking belt.
Oh, she going for the belt.
She really on here taking him out.
Let's go to sleep.